Do you guys share the curriculum with them?
No, sir, we didn't, but we gave them like an overview of what would be covered during the course of the entire
Okay, no
mentorship.
problem. No problem. No problem. So I'm going to use my profile because that's like the easiest thing I can have control over, right? So this is my profile. Um, this is my profile. I'm going to share with some other like people that started as students, and also just for you to copy, like look through, right? Because one of the things I tell people is that your list, if you observe people well enough, you can easily get whatever you need to get. You don't need to pay excessively for some classes. I'm not saying that you can't pay for working out like this kind of class. I'm not saying that you can't pay for it, but if you have listened enough, if you have followed somebody, you can easily see it. You don't need to necessarily pay. And now AI has made a lot of things like very, very easy. So let's start. This now, I'm not even correct. Like my profile is not fully optimized yet because I'm meant to put a banner here. But man, I don't think I need any banner to say, oh, I'm an healthcare something something, or I can leave it blank. But the truth is that you can design a banner. I think Amarachi has a design on her banner, on her headline banner or something. But now, can you see this picture? Can you see my face well? You can easily see my face. If you look at me and look at the headshot, you can see that I'm the one, right? It's valid. There are some better headshots that the face is fully like almost in zoom session. This one is like a portrait headshot, right? Because for some people, they can zoom in and make it better, right? The reason is first impression matters. They don't know you. It's a global platform. Nobody knows you. People can just randomly check your name, right? And I need to say this: LinkedIn is the most optimized platform. LinkedIn is more optimized than in terms of now. I think if you use Instagram, or Instagram just want to start this whole thing whereby whatever you make your post on Instagram will be more or less like backed into a Google search engine. So anything you post on Instagram now, if you're on a creator's account or a professional account, it will pop up on Google. So please be careful whatever you post. I'm not saying that you should not live your life, but just be careful. You don't want to have contradictory profiles, right? Especially for people that plan to travel out. If you plan to go to US or your masters, you might need to be careful, right? Because now they are taking profiles even more serious, like extremely serious. So, sorry, so so you need to be careful whatever you post. Instagram, Twitter. I don't know. Twitter has not yet put his own stuff on Google search engine, but you can also obviously see when you post on Google on Twitter. So this is my profile. Can you see my name? This my name is my passport name. This is the way my name is on my passport. Emmanuel Adeoluwa Olowookere. Now you can see that it's showing Emmanuel Adeoluwa has verifications because I've verified my international passport. You need to verify your international passport. So let me show you this. You need to verify your international passport. If you don't have international passport, it doesn't mean that you can't start what you need to do when it comes to your LinkedIn, right? But you can see the time I joined May 2026 and 2016. Contact information updated 1 year ago. Profile picture updated 1 year ago. Verification. This was verified by Persona using government ID. So Persona is a third party app that you fill the details of your passport page, then you have like an NFC phone. I don't know if you guys know NFC, near field communication. So you can get anybody's phone that can help you do it. You just swipe that the passport, right? You swipe it around the phone and it gets verified. So if you want to check now, you can easily see like I'm verified. I'm not like I have a passport to back up that I'm verified. Now, my profile here before was my profile here before was medical doctor, product marketer. Can you guys see my cursor? Can you guys see my arrow? Yes, you should be able to see my arrow. My profile here was medical doctor, product marketer, public speaker. That was, and that was like a summary of everything I was doing. The intersection was either I was doing public speaking, or I was doing marketing, or I was doing medical things. That's just the overview. Now, some might ask, why did I change it to this? The reason why I changed this to this is because I'm planning to, like, I'm prepping, or I'm going for a master's program, right? So I'm trying to prep my account. So that is why I changed to this. So this covers it all, like healthcare administrator, optimizing healthcare operations. So reducing cost by enhancing quality and compliance. I can remove this last one, right, and put. I can even remove it because I feel like it doesn't slap. Sorry, that's like Gen Z term, but you understand it doesn't slap enough for me. I can remove this reducing cost and put like what I enjoy there to make it real, which I might do. If you come here tomorrow, you might not see them. Now, this is private to me. I think I don't know. You guys can see it right. It's private to me. Normally, it won't show you. If you come to my page, you will not see all of these post impressions, right? So I can click on this. I had some activity in the last few days actually. Had like a press release. You guys can go there and repost. Oh, please repost so you can show more. At least you can please kindly repost. But I had like some posts about what I'm doing recently, and that's what it's changed. So you can read about it. I know that it's not so what I'm doing is not so big yet within the space. I'm very sure most of the time if I ask people that do you know about occupational health, most of you might not say yes or no. I think maybe clinical students will have an understanding, but I doubt if preclinicals will have an understanding of it. Sorry, I'm coming. Let me go back. My name. Okay, so let me just go back. So now this is my about, and your about is you don't need to lie. Can you remember my first stuff? I told you guys that make sure that you are doing something that is impactful. You are volunteering. You are leading this. So I'm going to show you a part to let you know that I'm not. My story is real and it aligns. I'm not lying. I'm not cooking. I'm not cooking. I know that people need to cook. I know. Am I judging you? No. We listen, we don't judge. But let your cooking. What I mean by cooking is like you want to add some things, you want to exaggerate some things that you are doing. Let your cooking be within the reasonable limit. That's what I just want to say. Don't make it an outrageous thing. Make sure that it's within the limit of things. You don't want to say, oh, what you have not done. Because when they ask you, will you really defend it? So this is my profile. This profile, I plan to change it, right? Because I have moved a little bit past all of this. And I'm a little bit attached to it because this is my own story. None of the things here is a lie. None. You can check. None of the things here is a lie. None, not single one. I'm at the crossroad whereby I'm thinking of should I match this past, my student life, current place I am? Because if I do my current profile alone, my current profile alone is this is a lot like this, right? Because if I look at this last paragraph whereby it shows is currently the chief operations officer of Citron. I'm not yet talking about what I'm even doing at Citron Health, right? So I need to get something to talk about at this Citron Health.
I'm sorry, but I cannot see the slide anymore. I don't know if it's only me.
I think it's you. I'm still seeing it here. I'm not sure. Can anybody confirm? Can you see the my
It
screen?
just came back now. It just came back now.
I think that would be network. That's a typical network issue, right? So now I need to even write a lot about this chief operation officer for Citron because if anybody come and check for visa, I need to have a more paragraph on this. So maybe I'll find a way to add more paragraph to it, right? So that is that. but you can read through it. You can go and use this as a template. I don't need to start telling you about what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. That is not the reason. I'm not yet to come and I'm just here to come and show you how your profile should look like, and it should be a make be like it should be believable, right? Now, your services for people that are freelancers, you write, you design a good one. Me, this I can't break it. Oh, it was fully marketing stuff. I had to change a little bit too. So the reason why I'm changing is because, as I said, I'm applying for a master's, right? So I need to change the outlook of things. That's why. But this one looks as medical leadership, sorry, is medical leadership. So this is the service provided, right? So I can invite clients. So you can make money from here. For people that like Upwork and all of that, I can add my media, the work I've done here, showcase my experience, so I can take pictures and I might have this. So look at it. Your request to be here. This is all private to me, right? Sure, probably network is loading. So this is what entails about profile optimization. Profile optimization is make believe like let them believe what you say you are doing. You get, so I can put projects. If I want to talk about any project online, see I've not put any projects. I can put a lot of things. So I can use like the way people use Upwork, right? That's what they are trying to do. Then they will get you to pay premium. So with premium, we get more people. So I can set this up and I know that okay, I'm good. I can change my availability and change my country to London. If I change my country to outside the country, you see a lot of people rushing me. That's letting you know. You can also use that to know how valid what you are doing is. If you see a lot of people rushing, that means that to an extent the world is in demand of your skill, right? So I want to take you back to featured post. So one thing about featured post is like the way you say pin something. You know the way people pin chats, they pin post on Instagram, they pin on Twitter. Twitter is just one. For LinkedIn, you can feature a lot in as many as possible. So see this. This is my press release for what I'm doing currently with my company. This was my TED talk. You know, where you to something. This was my I had a interview with Business Day TV. I'll still come and add one. I think I still have one more interview. Need to add there. Sorry, it has gone. Network is breaking. Sorry, please don't scale. I'm waiting for my network to come back, please. So we are back. So I'm trying to go back to where I came from. It's bringing me back here. I'm sorry, I think the network is lagging or something. So this is the featured whatever I talked about, right? Then so these are my work experience. This is my work experience. I need to put a little bit of what I'm doing under this work experience, right? These are things I'll just need to filter out very soon, right? So this is like the business. These are things like. This is me. You look at it. This is me. This is practically what I do. The son is acting like, is he still doing S and W tax? Yes, I have an order. I have like 100 orders of tax to make. Yeah, I mean make name tags. Like people in part five, maybe some of part four. I'm not sure if I read for part four, but part five, part six, I made name tags for them. So these are like things. I'm not trying to like belittle anything I've done in the past. I put it there, right? A lot of you might find like they can be curious and ask like, oh, when did you do this and all? But these are the things I did, right? So this is I was at Ebute Meta. So even if it's business, if it's work, it's still work experience, right? Everything has to align. You get what I'm trying to say? Everything has to align. Market and social like that. So this is everything I have done so far. Some might be contracts, some might be short. So you can also put. So that's why if you were not at my first meeting, it might look like, oh, what is this saying now? But people at my first meeting knew that I emphasized about like the actual things they are doing. You can't come and lie. People lie. Yes, you can go far, but they go bust. The day wey you go bust, that day maybe you don't almost sign like. I'm not saying that that's what will happen to someone. Some people might be lucky with it and they move on, right? But to an extent, you want to have something real that you can also talk about. Then this is the platform. This was 2019. So see this. Can you guys see it? The last one here. Class honorable IFUMSA student representative body 2015 to 2018. I put it there. It's not a case of I put it like you will see it, right? Now there's another part I want to show you guys because I think that part is quite important to show you. Because that's after work experience, there's certifications. So there's education. If I've had any education, like I can even add my primary school, I can add my university. So this is my West. Like I've used put my transcript here, analyze this. This is project I've worked on. This is project I've worked on. IFUMSA Health Week is there, May 21 to June 2021. Put it there. You can see I did not even put the profile well there, sef. See, so you can see like the things I've done. So it's not a case of, oh, everything is there. You can have like an overview of what I want. So the idea is that your CV is not necessarily the paper you carry about. Your LinkedIn is your CV. People don't even ask your CV, they just ask for your LinkedIn. So this is volunteering experience too, because they will ask for volunteering. So volunteering is valid. The only thing is just don't do it at detriment of your academics, but volunteering is good. So I want you to load. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with the network is taking a little bit of it's dragging. So see the volunteer. I need to even end this. Ashade, okay. Can you see this? Is there? There's no. It's not a case of everything I've done. IFUMSA Health Awareness Club. Can see the social media account of IFUMSA Health Awareness Club. I think I was the one that opened it, but I handed it over to the person that was going to be posting. So these are skills. Now I'm not showing off, please don't get it twisted. I'm just showing you what I have and what the way it should be. If you have not yet built to this, you have an idea of the way you want the trajectory to be. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I'm showing you this page. I'm not showing you because uh, we already know you now. No, I'm not doing that. is on internet. So whether I show you, I don't show you, you will see it. You want to see it. You will care about it. But so these are now recommendations. Another thing I tell people is that recommendations are important, right? It shows that when people want to come and get you or hire you, they can go through your recommendations and see people that work with you. But everybody knows that obviously recommendation can be doctored. We get it. Like you can, I can get boys to write recommendation for me. I can have my friends write recommendation for me. But these are people that I've worked with from different spheres. Like this Tosin Agbaje, Afati, this is Mutiat Salami, these are alumni. This is Lolu Akinteye, this is Seun Fakorede. So these are people that at some point of my life I've worked with them, right? And they gave me this. I've also given people recommendation before, right? I think I've given some, yeah. I've given some, yeah. I even gave your former president. Thank God say they're not using that for campaign. But I gave your former president, I gave the former president. This is one they use for campaign in 20 whatever. Them Amarachi. They're the ones that use it on for campaign. I'm dragging you, Amarachi, and that's why I'm calling your name. So this is practicality. Not when you say profile optimization, profile optimization means that what you have done, you put it out and you detail it. So for people that are good writers, they can describe what they have done well and make people feel like, oh, they are involved. And there are some things you need to pay attention to generally that people pay attention to in the business world. In other business world or in the corporate world, people pay attention to numbers. How many number of, like, what's the number of people that came for your event? So if I'm going to now, I'll say that, oh, 20 students, give or take, because I don't know, like, I know that there's always a fluctuating range over 20 students where we talked about life experiences, which was my first class, how they can optimize social media because it's not only LinkedIn I'm talking about, but we focus on LinkedIn and how they can align it with their else career paths or something. You get that's what I've spoken. Now I said 20 students. Now I can add number of hours that we're spending. So we are going to do maybe 1 hour, 1 hour or 2 hours for the next 4 weeks. So we multiply it per day. That's almost like let's say 50 hours of mentorship. You get so and I can put that out. You see how I've done it like that summarized version of what I'm just doing with you guys. So you need to know how to put there. Then now this is the courses that you have done. There are a lot. So let me so see my awards like yeah, these awards might not necessarily mean it might be small, but award is award, whether you like it or not. It's an award. The funniest thing is that what you are seeing here, when you want to apply for masters and all of those things, hopefully then Timileyin, when Timileyin comes, I don't know whether but whenever I hope he talks about this or someone asks him about it. Because if you see the form that you fill, it's 7. I used 2 months to fill it. Is a lot. You go talk. So for each of your applications, you can have like 20, 30 pages of of stuff that you are filling for your application. Some will not be tailored to each school. Some schools might ask you some things. Some schools might ask you to write essays beyond your statement of purpose and all of those things, right? But make sure that you have things to show forth. If someone looks at my stuff now, it's very easy to know where I tend, like my where my tendencies were, my strong points. My strong points are my work experience. I worked. That's how I got to know things I know. For some people, it's research. You go just dey see research. That is what they want. Me, I know that I can teach, but I'm not throwing the line of I need to use academics to teach. I'm more or less like a life coach. That's why I enjoy. I don't really want to say, oh, because I've followed one. That's for me. I'm not blaming anybody. If research is your core, chase it and start doing it now. Start asking questions. Start reaching out to senior colleagues. See, only useful people are used. I know that by in a generation whereby everybody is being careful of not being used. But if you look at it in a way, sha, people that are useful now were used. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? People that are useful now, they were used at one point or the other. Right? I can talk about times whereby, and that use is service. Like that means that you're offering volunteering, you're offering your services to people. That's what it means to be used. Some might not be grateful after hours, some might be grateful. But at the end of the day, the capacity that you build is left to you. So let me go back to my profile optimization before I turn it into a session of impact. But these are just it. Now, I'm meant to click on one post so you can see. Let me click on this post so you guys can see the post. So this is the post. Obviously, you people might be looking at, okay, you said that we should put number. If you read the article, there are numbers in the article. You understand what I'm trying to say? So if you guys want to engage any of my posts, you can engage this on. Yes, I'm doing campaign. Thank you. It's part of it. You can repost, you can comment. I'll appreciate comments. You can repost, you can read the article. So if you want to understand the vertical that we're offering in terms of healthcare, I'm not offering the normal, I'm not into, I didn't go to any hospital. I can't remember the last time. The last time I entered the hospital was maybe because of my uncle, my early this year. That's when I entered the hospital last. Now, not necessarily that if you put me in the hospital, I won't try. I will try, but I just don't like the hospital setting in Nigeria. The one I could cope with was where I went to do my house job, which is FMC, Butemeta. You get what I'm trying to say? So you can look through it. It's a very interesting aspect of medicine. Don't worry, I'm not bribing. It's very interesting, right? I'm doing sports medicine. I'm doing operational health. These are things that usual people are not up to, but there's a lot of money in it, especially operational. Sports medicine is still developing in Nigeria, in Africa, but operational health, some blood money. If you touch where you're meant to touch, there's some blood money. Imagine you are being a doctor, a medical advisor for Shell. They'll pay you like millions, and you're practically not even doing typical doctor. You get what I'm trying to say? So I'm just trying to like widen your horizon. I'm not trying to say that that's what you should come and do, please. Now, the way the post is, you put hashtags are still valid on LinkedIn. I know it's Twitter that you said they want to remove hashtags. If you understand what I'm talking, you know that I'm keeping abreast of social media because the truth is that you need to be abreast of it. I know a lot of people don't. This is my I enjoy social media a lot. The money I've made in my life is through my phone. That is the truth. I've made money through my phone. If I want to make money, I just need to do a design and I'll push that. Sorry, I don't sound like all those people on, all those guys on Instagram that you say, oh, I just need to do one customer. No, but that's the truth actually, right? That's the truth. Now, you guys have seen my profile. So what I need to do? How many minutes do I have left? Please let me know how many minutes do I have left.
22 minutes. So
How many minutes?
22.
It's too much. How you give me 22? It's too much. Oh. That's 8:30. Don't worry, I'll finish like around 8:15. 8:20. It's not going to be a long class. Now, this is what I'm going to do. Benita, everybody's LinkedIn post,
Huh?
LinkedIn, whatever. Collect everybody's LinkedIn, whatever. I'll look at it and I'll send a voice note for what they need to do on it. If they have any questions, let me know. So now I'm giving people a task. I'm going to do the task. Now, if I give you assignments, you people should do my assignment. Because me, I'm collecting your LinkedIn to go and look at it, right? So collect their LinkedIn, send it to me. I'll review, right? I'll review and I'll give them a feedback what to do, right? These are things that
Alright,
they pay
so
people for. If you do and LinkedIn audits, I have a friend that does LinkedIn audit. She was charging someone to manage LinkedIn and everything 400,000. People they make money from Amazon. So this thing that I'm teaching you, please. My goal is for you to use it for yourself, use it to make money, and also you can support me in any little way you want to support, pushing my own stuff out. But The primary goal is use it for yourself, use it to make money. There's nothing serious in it. It's a very easy thing. You have AI now. So and then another thing I'll tell about AI, don't use AI. People can decipher. So whenever you use AI, rephrase it and add your own touch, your own tone to it. Share you get. Rephrase it and add your own tone to it so it doesn't look like as if it's a robot that wrote it for you. Now let me show you other people's LinkedIn. I want to show you. Sorry, I've got it. I- um, you people might know this guy. Maybe we should know him. So he's one of the people I plan to bring for you guys. I'm letting the secret out for you guys. So see his own header. Check it. I can make my own header like this. So he's even on premium. Man, I'm not on premium. I should pay for my premium soon. See his LinkedIn top voice because he got the yes. You need an invite only. So maybe I even gonna ask him so he can give me this stuff. And I'm not even connected with each other. We'll connect with me now. So can you guys see it now? Can you see his account? Can you see the way he put his own feature post? See each of the featured posts. So you see that I'm not even doing well. You see that I'm not doing well. I'm even telling you that I'm not doing well. So you can look at it. You can't lie these things though. He's not lying. I know him. He's not lying. He has friends. Fumi is his friend. Jumomi is his friend. Che yes. She's even a nurse. It's nothing like when I mean he's even a nurse, it doesn't mean that I'm belittling him. I'm just saying that he is anything, he works for anybody. See this. This ever care. I knew how he got. I think he pitched himself and he got ever care. So you look at his brain. I don't want to waste time. You can see take courses online, volunteer, endorsed. See, even if you look at his own stuff and look at my own stuff, it looks as if both of us, I even have more people commenting. But you know what I said, may I focused on now? My work experience. He doesn't, if you look at his experience is not really work experience. You get, it's not really work, it's events and all of those things, but it's good. So I need to build something like this for myself too. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's good. There's a lot of evidence, there's a lot of what you are seeing. You can see ambassador, you don't volunteer. This is and as a student, that's what you can start with. You don't have fear for business. Yeah, me, I was chasing the money. Maybe I can't lie to you people. I was chasing the money seriously. So is what you put your mind to literally that's what to show. So like now me that I'm seeing this and I'm your mentor, I'm also being honest to people. I wanna even look at something and change it more to make it look more real. So you see the headshot I was talking about, you can see his face. If you see my own headshot, you can't see my face well. So I need to change my headshot. So you can look at my account, look at his account, start something, but you can send me, let me review, then we'll pick it up from there. Next class. What do I have again to share? Yeah. So I can end my class now. You guys can drop feedback. for
All right.
Benito and all. So
Thank you so much, Dr. Deolu. Just like a little bit of confession. When I came into IFUMSA and then the whole LinkedIn thing, like the conversation started, your profile alongside some of our other senior colleagues were the people's profile I went to look at. So I was looking at you guys' profile and then using it to like implementing what you guys had done in your profile on my own. So I basically used you people's profile to as a template to build mine. So I really encourage everybody, whether it's Dr. Diolu,
it's
whether
an
it's Dotun.
it's an easy peasy thing. Imitation, you can learn by just observing. So when we say, no, let me expose Amara actually a little bit. So I know the people that follows my path. I don't want you people might not understand if I use some words, but I know some people that they are my path and their path are the same in medical school. Like they are following my path. So when I mean following my path, it's not like I created any path. No, I did not. But if you look at us, if you put all of us together, we have like the same line of activities and things that we did in medical school. I can mention four for you. Dumomi, Amarachi, Joy. Joy has finished. Dr. Joy, she just graduated. Who again? Who again can I mention? Stephen Olowookere. You can go and confirm. Like literally. Stephen didn't do a business. Because I think she did a pitch and she won, she came third. That's how much I know. Then Idera, Valerie, Idera is in part six. Idera does Ivy Cup. Ivy Cup's first speech was in my room. It's in my room. That is how much I can chances of when people are learning by imitation and observe. It's very easy. It's not hard. You can become whatever you want to become, and you can do all of these things. These things are not hard. The more me, the more me handle some of my business, like handle one of my business for me at some point. But the more me as a business, these things are not far fetched. Like you see, those are like things I did. I started business in year three, right? Now instead, no, I'm not an advocate of go and do this, go and do that. I'm an advocate of find what you want to do and do it. I am an advocate of no matter what, build the capacity. I'm an advocate of 7 years is too long or 6 years is too long to just come out with a degree. I'm also an advocate of balance yourself first academically, then chase what you need to chase aside. With a disclaimer, whatever you can't chase three things, oh, you have to chase maybe one or two, and you must know how to slot it in, slot it out. Meaning that you give attention to one at this particular point, while you go back to academics and give attention to another thing at one point or the other. You understand what I'm trying to say? So these people I mentioned, the reason I mentioned the mommy, see the mommy profile and see this is see Joy. You see that they are following each other in a way. You can see that Joy came up here. See the mommy stuff. See the mommy stuff. See the mommy. So the mommy she politics. Me, I did politics too, but you know, I didn't run for any executive position. So don't worry. You know, I don't see any executive position on my post, like maybe president or gen sec. See the mommy. You can see the mommy. This is my community, right? Eton is my community. So see the way she put it because she actually handled it. See what she get. Now I can't even. The reason I even hold on the close down the community because I can't pay. These people are big women. I can't pay them. I'm even looking at how I'm going to start again. Right? I can't pay them because I need to start. Actually, all these things falls under if that this thing, this mentorship I'm doing, it unfolds. That's why I created it on to handle all of those kind of mentorship thing. Get my friends, teach you guys. So see this, see, she was also nominated for 25 under 25. So then go and drag her that oh you not put it. Is it because minutes and put it there? You get that is them now show you a senior like also my very good colleague. And from them not give, let me give you with this person. This is my very good friend. This person I'm giving you people. These are my these are my very good friends. What's Tim
I
Lane's
think
name?
this is Oluwatimileyin.
Have you
Like,
put that Anolua Tim
yes,
Lane? Timmy
Anolua,
only
yes.
Anolua Tim Lane there. I don't know who sent that one. And he always says that he's not Kiniko, it's Kiniko. Why am I not seeing Timmy's name?
Let me check for it.
Ah, Timmy's name should not be this hard for me to find.
Yes,
This seriously.
Oluwatimileyin. Yes.
Try I'm coming. I'm almost done with this
I
stuff. I
think
just want to show you guys
I think the
whose team
Anolua
is
is
that.
double A, double A's, two A's. Yes, I know.
MD, PH, STEM, Global Health. Whenever you see him, bill him. That's bastard money. It's, so see Timmy even write. Timmy is a very good writer. So see Timmy. Although Timmy don't see Timmy. So Timmy to follow the path of Timmy is not really a business person. Timmy is more of volunteering, right? That's the part. President of speaker, he even put chairman F final year committee. I not even put this on. Make I endorse my guy. So you can also endorse your guys. You guys okay, another thing, Benita, for
Yes,
this
sir.
exercise, thank God I just remember. So everybody will endorse, everybody will give each other recommendation. So we'll help ourselves build a community. So that's what we do. And don't worry, me say I'll endorse you. I don't have any issue. I will you put out tweets. Yeah, I told Benita, you guys are meant to be dropping class review, like what people learn on LinkedIn. So it's going to be like a challenge. You tag me, I'll repost, I'll share. That's how you get better. So Benita, make sure that as before send their account, I'll review. But make sure that they are putting out posts and you yourself are also putting out posts and you're report. I told you guys about it. So this is Tim. Who again am I looking at? Last step. Call her this step or something. 2 years ago, the last step. I can't even remember. So this is the maker's profile. So they are like profile for you to play with. You understand what I'm trying to say? A lot of profiles. So yeah. So I'll be expecting the tax. I'll be expecting guys to do the tax and also be expecting people's LinkedIn profile. Thank you. Good night. I have to run. Bye.